Everyone makes mistakes connecting pipes like this. And this one, without glue, is actually tighter. I didn't believe it at first either, until I tried it myself. But there's one part that almost everyone gets wrong, and it usually leaks right away. Don't skip it, because this is the key. Don't panic if your cross pipe leaks. Just use this trick with a simple invention that can save you in minutes. Imagine you're relaxing at home. Then suddenly you hear the sound of dripping water getting louder and louder. And it turns out your pipe is leaking. Water starts to pool, panic sets in, and you might think you need to call a plumber immediately, which will cost you a lot of money. Now cut the leaking part straight across so it's easy to reconnect later. Follow my method. Make sure the cut is neat, not slanted, so the connection fits properly and doesn't leak again. After cutting, cut another piece that's slightly smaller, so it fits in and is easier to connect. Use this trick. This way the connection is tighter and stronger, minimizing the risk of leaks. Follow my instructions when cutting this small piece. Cut slowly and make sure it's the right size, not too big or too small, so the joint fits snugly. Also, make sure the cut is neat. This is important to prevent leaks. Once everything is right, we can proceed with the jointing process. This method ensures stronger and more durable results. The cut section will then be inserted into the hose. Make sure it fits snugly and tightly so the connection is strong and won't come loose easily. Push it gently until it's fully inserted, but don't force it too hard to avoid damaging the hose. At this stage, it's not perfect yet. We're still in the process of inserting the pipe section into the main pipe. Insert it slowly. Make sure it's straight and not tilted. Push it in little by little until the section fits snugly. Don't force it too hard, just until it feels tight and secure. At this stage, our focus is only on ensuring the connection fits properly, not locking or finishing. Once it's in properly, we'll move on to the next step. Okay, next step. Follow me carefully. Now we'll start locking the connection that was inserted earlier. Make sure it's positioned correctly and doesn't shift. Then press and tighten again to ensure a perfect fit. Prepare a few more tools, like a candle for heating. We'll use this heat to help soften the pipe or hose, making it easier to install and fit securely. Light the candle, then slowly direct the heat toward the pipe to be joined. Remember, don't get too close and don't hold it for too long, as this will cause the pipe to melt or damage. Just heat it until it feels slightly soft. This will make the connection fit more easily and the result will be stronger. Watch me make this. Watch how I heat and insert this section of pipe. The movements are slow and controlled, so the results are neat and don't damage the material. Don't rush. Follow the steps one by one as I do. Focus on the joints, because this determines the strength of the final product. Once you understand how, you can try it yourself. Okay, once it's connected, let's make sure it's really strong. Try pressing and pulling the connection slightly. Make sure it doesn't wobble or come loose easily. Also, check that the connection is tight on all sides. If it still feels loose, we can tighten it further or add reinforcement like a clamp. Make sure everything is secure before moving on to the next step. Once the connection is strong, we can proceed to the water test. Now let's try reinstalling it. Is it still leaking? Turn on the water slowly. Check the connection to see if there's any water seepage. If there's no drips at all, the connection is working properly. However, if there's still a slight leak, turn off the water and repair the connection. Make sure it's completely tight before use. If it's secure, the repair is complete and you can use it as usual.